There is a beautiful power we all carry inside us, the power to connect, to inspire, and to be genuinely loved. Sometimes the world tells us that to be liked, we must change who we are, put on masks, or act in ways that don't feel real. But the truth is, the magic of making someone like you instantly is not about pretending. It is about stepping into your own light and offering your true self with kindness and respect. When you accept yourself, flaws and all, you give others permission to accept you too. When you listen with your heart and not just your ears, you build bridges that no words can break. So today, let's journey into 3 powerful truths about how to instantly make someone like you, not by changing yourself, but by unlocking the beauty already within you. Be present, the gift of true attention. In a world filled with distractions and noise, the power of true presence is one of the most precious gifts you can offer another human being. To be present means to fully step into the moment without thinking about what happened before or what will come after. It means to be grounded in the here and now. When you give someone your undivided attention, you tell them that their existence matters to you at that very instant. It's a silent language that speaks louder than words ever could. People can feel when your heart and mind are somewhere else. It creates a distance that no conversation can bridge. Presence is a form of love. It says, I see you as you are, not as what you could be or what I expect you to be. This kind of love is freeing because it accepts the other person wholly and without judgment. When you show presence, you open a doorway into the soul of the other person. It invites them to share their deepest thoughts, their fears, and their dreams because they sense your sincerity. This is the beginning of trust. True presence is more than just being physically near. It is about emotional and mental availability. It is about quieting your own inner dialogue and focusing entirely on the other person's experience. We live in an era where phones and screens often compete for our attention, making presence rare and valuable. The person who can truly be present in a conversation instantly becomes magnetic because they offer what many crave: connection. The energy of presence heals invisible wounds. When someone feels truly seen and heard, it touches a place inside them that was aching for validation. This feeling can be transformative, reminding them of their worth. To cultivate presence, start by silencing the urge to respond immediately. Instead, breathe and listen deeply. Notice the expressions, the pauses, the tone of voice. All these details weave the fabric of understanding. Presence teaches patience. It helps you hold space for silence, for emotions that don't need fixing, and for stories that need simply to be told. When you allow this, you create a sacred space for authentic connection. People do not remember the words you spoke, but they remember how you made them feel. Presence creates those feelings of acceptance, of safety, and of belonging. When you are present, you honor not only the other person, but also yourself. It is an act of mindfulness that nourishes your soul and strengthens your relationships. This kind of connection requires practice and intention. It may feel uncomfortable at first to silence your inner thoughts and truly listen, but over time it becomes a natural rhythm, a dance between two hearts. Presence is a gift you can give anywhere: at home, at work, with strangers. Every interaction holds the potential for connection if you choose to be truly present. When you embrace presence, you also learn humility. You recognize that you do not have to fill every silence or prove your worth through words. Sometimes your quiet attention is enough. The beauty of presence is that it does not require perfection. It only asks for your genuine effort to show up fully in love and in kindness, no matter the circumstances. Listen with empathy, understand before being understood. Listening is a skill we all think we have, but listening with empathy is a gift few truly master. It goes beyond hearing words sit, involves feeling the emotions behind those words, the unspoken cries of the heart. Empathy is the bridge that connects two souls. When you listen with empathy, you enter the world of the other person, seeing through their eyes and feeling with their heart. Before seeking to be understood yourself, take a moment to fully embrace the other's story without judgment. This act of selflessness opens doors that pride and haste often keep shut. The world is full of noise, But the silence in empathetic listening speaks volumes. It says, I am here with you. You are not alone. This is a balm for the weary spirit. Empathy requires vulnerability. It asks you to set aside your own biases, assumptions, and fears, and to walk beside another person in their truth, even when it is uncomfortable. When you listen with empathy, you do not rush to fix or solve problems. You simply hold space for the other's experience, honoring their feelings as valid and real. The power of empathetic listening is that it creates a safe haven. In this space, people feel free to be honest and raw, to reveal parts of themselves that are often hidden from the world. Empathy breaks down walls. It disarms defensiveness and softens hardened hearts. It nurtures understanding where there was once confusion or conflict. Practicing empathy means asking questions not to interrogate, but to learn and connect. It means leaning in with an open heart, curious and gentle. When you listen empathetically, you show respect for the person's journey, the struggles they have faced, the hopes they carry, the pain they hide. This kind of listening transforms relationships. It builds trust slowly but surely, creating bonds that can withstand life's storms. Empathy teaches patience because understanding another's feelings takes time. It requires you to slow down and be present to emotions that might feel unfamiliar or intense. The reward of empathetic listening is a deeper connection, one that enriches your own humanity as much as it heals the other. Empathy is a language spoken by the heart. It transcends differences in culture, language, and background. It reminds us that at our core, we are all beautifully alike. When you listen with empathy, you become a vessel of kindness and healing, and in doing so, you invite others to return that kindness in full measure. Show your authentic self. Your uniqueness is your strength. Authenticity is not about being perfect. It is about being real, about showing your true self without apology or fear. Your uniqueness is a gift, a light that no one else can replicate. When you dare to be authentic, you break free from the chains of expectation and comparison. You stop trying to fit into molds that were never meant for you and start embracing the beautiful shape of your own soul. The world often pressures us to wear masks of success, happiness, or strength. But behind those masks, there is a deeper hunger to be seen and loved for who we truly are. Authenticity is courage in its purest form. It is the bravery to reveal your scars, your dreams, your quirks, and your truth, even when it feels vulnerable. When you show your authentic self, you attract people who resonate with your energy. Those who appreciate you not despite your flaws, but because of them. People are drawn to realness. They long for connection with someone who is genuine, not someone who pretends to be flawless. Authenticity inspires others to step into their own truth. It creates a ripple effect of honesty and self-love that spreads beyond what you can see. Your voice matters. Your story matters. When you share your true self, you offer a beacon of hope to those who feel unseen or unheard. Being authentic means embracing your imperfections as part of your beauty. It means celebrating the lessons learned from struggles and allowing your vulnerabilities to become your strengths. Authenticity requires self-awareness. It calls you to look deeply inside, to understand your values, your passions, and your boundaries, and to live in alignment with them. When you live authentically, you no longer seek validation from others because your sense of worth comes from within. Showing your true self builds genuine relationships. It invites others to love you fully and encourages honest and meaningful connections. Authenticity is freedom, the freedom to be yourself without fear of rejection or judgment. The world needs your unique light. There is no one else who can walk your path or share your gifts in exactly the same way. When you step into your authenticity, you shine not only for yourself, but for everyone around you, lighting the way for others to do the same. Radiate kindness, the invisible thread that binds hearts. Kindness is a language that everyone understands, yet it costs nothing and gives everything. It is the gentle touch that softens the hardest days and the light that brightens the darkest rooms. When you radiate kindness, you send out waves of warmth that ripple far beyond what you can see. It is a quiet force that connects hearts and breaks down invisible walls between souls. Kindness is not only about grand gestures, it lives in the smallest AXA smile, a listening ear, a helping hand. These moments are seeds planted in the hearts of others, growing into trust and friendship. In a world that often feels rushed and harsh, kindness reminds us of our shared humanity. It says, "You are not alone, and I am here with you." True kindness flows from the soul. It is unconditional, expecting nothing in return, yet it always enriches both the giver and the receiver. When you show kindness, you become a beacon of hope. Your light encourages others to open up, to soften, and to embrace their own compassion. Kindness creates a safe space for vulnerability. It invites people to drop their defenses and be seen in their fullness, joys and struggles alike. It takes courage to be kind in moments when it is easier to judge or ignore. But that courage transforms relationships and changes lives. Kindness builds bridges where words fail. It transcends barriers of culture, language, and belief, reminding us that at our core we are one. When you practice kindness, you nurture your own spirit. It cultivates gratitude, patience, and peace within yourself. Kindness is a daily choice. It asks you to be present to others' needs and to respond with an open heart, even when you feel weary. The beauty of kindness is that it is contagious. One simple act can inspire a chain reaction, spreading love and understanding far beyond your reach. Radiating kindness is a reflection of your inner strength. It shows that you are rooted in love and not fear, in connection rather than separation. When you choose kindness, you choose healing for yourself, for others, and for the world around you. Kindness is the invisible thread that binds us all together, weaving stories of hope, resilience, and love that endure through time. In the end, the secret to making someone like you isn't about impressing them with grand gestures or trying to be someone you're not. It's about the simple yet profound art of connection, showing up with your whole heart, offering your true self, and opening the door to genuine understanding. When you are present, you gift someone your time and attention, telling them without words that they matter. When you listen with empathy, you step into their world and honor their story, creating a bond rooted in trust and respect. When you dare to be authentic, you shine your unique light, inviting others to do the same and building bridges that go beyond surface level interactions. And when you radiate kindness, you send out a ripple of warmth and love that touches hearts and unites souls. To make someone instantly like you is to remind them of their own worth through your presence, empathy, authenticity, and kindness. It is to create a space where they feel safe, seen, and valued. It is not about changing yourself for approval, but about embracing who you are and letting that truth resonate in every interaction. When you embody these qualities, you don't just attract others, you inspire them, heal them, and invite them into a deeper human experience that stays long after the conversation ends. This is the magic of true connection. It is a gift we all hold inside, waiting to be shared. And the beautiful part is, it begins with you right now, in this moment, with the simple choice to be present, to listen, to be real, and to be kind.